Tim is ready for his call, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's time to bring one of our Mixer partners to talk about streaming and games. His partner's been going ham on a biscuit.
There it is
courtesy
again.
Of Josh, our producer, always tries to sneak ham on a biscuit into our prompter.
Why?
He's playing a lot of Destiny 2 with all the new updates like the Black Armory. Please welcome to the show, Timdubz. Yeah. You trying to figure out which camera? It looks like he doesn't know.
I'm here.
Which camera is it? How many cameras do you have?
I only have the one. I switched the angle of the screen thing so that way everything else wasn't showing.
Oh, hiding everything out.
I'm curious. Is your entire house painted green?
Not the entire house, just this room. And
Just this room.
I had to ask a lot of permission from my wife.
There you go. I can imagine.
Can you imagine an entire greenhouse
That'd be
chromed out?
dope.
I don't know you do. It'd be great.
Yeah, I think that would be dope.
You could live like in any mansion you
You
want.
could. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you would know that it's green, but you could.
But your
If you
viewers
look at the screen, yeah,
Yeah.
nobody would know where you
That's a
live.
good point.
Yeah.
I did it for Rock Band. That's why I did it.
Really?
I did it for Rock because I wanted to be able to stand up and play guitar because I can't play the guitar sitting down. And when I used to be really good at it, I'd stand up. Bro, I used to get stupid with it. I'd stand up, I'd have the mic, I would have the guitar on, and I'd be singing and playing
Yeah.
when no one was watching ever.
Yep. I knew that. I know that feeling. I used to do that myself every day until my mom caught me once, and then I was like too embarrassed.
Oh yeah, wasn't that filmed?
I don't know. God, I hope.
I
not.
think. I think that was filmed. I heard
What?
that was filmed. We need
Dude,
to
I
get
was
that
an
video.
adult.
Yeah.
My wife caught me.
I was an adult.
Oh.
Well, ask him the next question. I got to just surf the internet and see if this video
Yeah,
exists.
for sure. So now, Tim, for those who aren't familiar with the streams, give us a little insight into who you are.
I'm a looter shooter. I play everything. Mostly you'll see me playing Destiny. I got started on streaming because of The Division. It was just a game that I love. You saw me, Ethan. I was at the booth
Yeah.
at E3, like just circling it, going back and forth to it. So I do looters and shooters. I actually didn't play Destiny 1. Destiny 2 just crept up on me. A friend recommended that I should play it because I played Division, and I've been playing it like crazy. I've also gotten hooked on Realm Royale, though. Like,
Whoa.
so you're going to see a lot of that, especially because I have it on Xbox now. You're going to see a lot of that coming from my channel.
Nice.
Realm Royale, Destiny 2, but when Division drops,
Ooh.
Oh,
I don't know. Division 2 might just pull me away from life.
I'm
curious-
hoped. I'm hoped. I'm hyped, dude. I can't wait for the Division 2. I also tried E3. It looks phenomenal.
Looks
Feels
good.
great. I'm excited to see what
yeah.
they do with the Dark Zone because I was a big fan of the Dark Zone
Yeah.
in Division 1. Like I'm sure they're going to do some BR style stuff in there.
That would
I
be
wanna
dope.
I want to see what they do with it, man. Like cuz they have a really unique position with their game.
Well, I'm also curious. What do you think, Tim, about the location, DC? I feel like it's a bit. I know it's summertime now, but I feel like it's a bit too close to NYC. I'm still excited to play it.
Yeah.
I
It
feel like
is close.
yeah.
I'll give you that. It's close. Like they didn't take a leap with
Right.
it whenever
Right.
they said, all right, let's look at the map and see where we're going to go. Sweet, we're going to go 3 hours down
yeah,
the road.
Yeah.
exactly.
They do.
But it's an interesting dynamic. Now I've been to DC. I don't know if you've been to DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember all of the wooded areas that I saw in the game, but I also didn't go around Virginia a lot.
I was gonna say there's a forest pretty close to DC, but I think like a lot of the wooded area, like the zoo,
It was in
the
the
zoo.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
zoo is gonna be probably a forested area. And then Arlington Cemetery doesn't have any forest on the outskirts. I can't remember.
I can't. It's funny. I lived in that area for like
Yeah.
8 years. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't really. Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
also does make sense from like a story standpoint because the Division 2, obviously it's a Tom Clancy game and it follows as accurately as it can like real life situations and things that are very plausible. And of course, if something like this happened, Washington D.C. would be a major target.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising they didn't go there first, but
Yeah.
the story in the first one, it made sense. Black Friday in New York, I can only imagine a virus getting
No, it'd be so fast.
let up. Yeah, it'd be insane. So I commend them on that.
Right.
It's my favorite game. 3,000 hours in Division
My
1. No
God.
telling-
Oh.
No telling how many hours I'm going to put into Division 2.
3,000 hours, dude. You're an animal, my man. And we are getting confirmation from Red Skies in chat. No, there is in fact not a forest outside of Arlington.
Oh, okay. Well,
So we learned. There you go.
We
So
did.
it'll be interesting outside the zoo what they choose for, but I'm sure it's going to be accurate. I mean, these guys. I mean,
Right.
New York, Manhattan was
the
impressively
best
accurate.
recreation of Manhattan that I've ever seen in a video game.
crazy.
It's just like the trash and like the ambiance. It
Yeah.
was just like
And even like the locations were the same. Like the
Yeah.
stores were like the Macy's store is a different
MSG.
name, but it was right there. It was
Sure.
right exactly where it is. The Garment District was 100% accurate. It was crazy.
I wanted Central Park. I just want to throw it out there. I just wanted Central Park. It
Yeah.
was there. I just wanted it. They didn't give it to me. It's all right.
Well, because they do mention in the lore that Central
Oh.
Park is a mass grave. That's where they
Oh,
buried
that.
everybody, was in Central Park.
They do say that.
So, which would have been crazy and horrible to see, but
To
like
visit.
a great story side to be able to see that, like
Yeah.
right before a boss fight, to see like what that guy did to everybody could be kind of cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like it was a missed opportunity as well. But let's. I do want to talk about Destiny a little bit, because one of the funniest things I heard is like the hardest thing about the Destiny 2 Forsaken is convincing your friends to play again. And it's so true. It's so true, right? Like, it's so good. Forsaken's great, but there's so many other great games out there right now. I'm curious what you like. One, why do you love Destiny 2 so much? And two, like, what would you say to someone that's like thinking about getting back into it?
Well, let me start off saying this. When I got brought into Destiny 2 in the very beginning, I got bored with it fast. I was used to Division and the gameplay. Destiny, we came in, we beat the campaign, and then that was about it. I started it when the game came out. I was done within 2 weeks of playing it.
Oh.
And I didn't touch it again until this past summer when they did the festival, the Triumphs Festival, where you had to get that special gear. But I'm telling you, just from the time that I stopped playing to then, my attitude towards the game changed. I started to notice that they were making change. Even though Forsaken wasn't out yet, they had done enough during that time frame where I was gone to where I was like, okay, this could be interesting again. Because everybody that plays looters, shooters, they want to be rewarded when they play. And I felt like when I was playing it in the beginning, I didn't get that. But then when that came out, I was like, okay, I'm getting rewarded for stuff. I'm enjoying the content. Let's see what happens with Forsaken.
Yeah.
And I think I'm up to almost 1,000 hours in Destiny now, just because of how much I play. And it doesn't hurt that my wife plays with me. Like,
there you go.
That's awesome.
So she got mad at me today for streaming Realm Royale and not playing Destiny with her. She was like, the dawning's out. We should be baking cookies.
That's a good problem to have if you have to have one.
But to your point, the hardest thing about the game is getting people to come back, because so many people had a bad taste in their mouth. And it's hard to explain to them that it's not the same Destiny 2 that was out
It
when
really
it dropped.
Yeah, and that's such a true thing today. Like, a lot of the time today, you really only get one chance to make a first impression. Luckily, a few games have had second chances, like Rainbow Six or No Man's Sky, but it's really tough to do, and you really have to nail it.
But even so, even with No Man's Sky, like, it's no doubt that No Man's Sky is incredible compared to where it was, when it first came out. But how many people have they lost because of that? And same with Destiny 2, regardless of how good Forsaken is. As much I'm exactly like you. I got back into it with the new armor sets and fell in love all over again with Destiny. Another great example, Sea of Thieves. A lot of people were not happy with Sea of Thieves at launch, and now it's unbelievably in depth with so much to do. But it's like a lot of people are not going to come back to that in Fallout 76.
That's me on Sea of Thieves. Like, I started it when it first dropped, and I haven't touched it since. And people are like, "But it's a better game."
Oh, it's way better.
So I respect people when they're like, "I don't want to play it," because I expected so much and I didn't get it didn't deliver, so I'm done. So I can't be like, "Well, you should try it anyway," because I don't know that I'll play Sea of Thieves again, even though the game is gorgeous. But
it's a great example.
I understand where people are coming from and why they're like that.
Yeah, and I think it's just a matter of setting expectations going forward. I think this is what games are now. They are a release and then improvement based off of feedback.
And don't overmarket.
And that's true.
Yeah.
On the developer side, making sure that you're setting the expectations properly by not promising something that you don't deliver.
Yeah. Raw said something really smart in chat. I wish the devs didn't rush with publishing games to actually finish them before release. It does hurt the industry, and I don't know that it's on the developers. I do think sometimes it can be on marketing, or it can be on higher ups. It can be on people that don't truly understand what goes into a game and the consumer. Like, they don't understand the consumer of the game, and in the end, you burn yourself. And I think that can happen. We've seen it with so many games this year and last. And also just being as competitive a year as it is, I think games like Destiny 2 are really going to struggle because it's so good.
But
so is Red Dead, and so is Spider-Man, and so is so many other games. It's tough. So more like, you also play a lot of multiplayer games on your stream. How has building that community changed the way you play?
Oh man, when I first got into streaming, I knew that I wanted to play with the community. I mean, my mindset was I don't want to get on here and just play a game in front of a camera and just have chat. I want to bring them in. The thing that lured me to Mixer was the interactivity. So it was like, why would I not fully be interactive? Yes, I can do stuff in chat, and yes, I can have people talk to me and me talk back, but bringing them into the games, and especially on a game that you're good at. Like, I'm not great at many games, but damn it, you put me on Division, and I'm going to carry you through anything that you want to go through. And since I started on that game, it just made sense to bring people in and help them get through it. And I'm trying to get that way with Destiny.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to see all the people that come back because they want to play with you, not just because you're streaming. Because I get invites when I'm not streaming.
Sure.
To come and play. So it feels good to have that type of community and the support. I took a 3-month break from streaming after E3. I didn't come back until really last month with work and things just going on. Yeah, I took a break, and to come back and have people still coming in and chatting and being like, "Where were you? I'm glad you're back." It was an awesome feeling. So I built a great community. I love the people that come in there and hang out, even the ones that just come and dip. It's awesome.
Yeah,
really
that is a sign of a great community. I think for whatever reason people decide to take breaks, whether they just have to or life happens, to be able to go away and then come back and see that your community is still there and welcoming you with open arms, it's got to be the greatest feeling. So that's pretty awesome.
Well, especially in a world, it's so competitive, right? Like I feel like you even everybody talks about when you don't stream how viewership just falls off for a lot of people. True. And it's so when you have a community like yours that sticks around when you take these breaks, like that's something to champion.
Yeah.
And to the viewers in chat, like kudos to you guys too, because like a lot of that just being there means the world to these streamers.
Yeah.
And if you have to take a big break because of life, jobs, other things, to be able to come back to an audience that loves you and that supports you regardless, that's amazing.
You think our viewers would come back if we took a break?
For tips and tricks?
Yeah.
No. No way.
Okay.
Well, they will now because I'm here, bro.
Oh, there you go.
That's right. Tim's here, everybody.
That. I can appreciate that.
Hey.
I feel like it's time for your question, though.
Oh, my question. Okay, here we go. I hope you're ready, Tim. This is a question that has stumped many a mix of partners, so I hope you're ready. If you could invite 3 video game characters to dinner, any 3 that you can think of off the top of your head, who would they be and why?
Aaron Keener, because I need to know what his thoughts were on the Division and why he did what he did.
Ooh.
Backtracking on everybody. Link from Zelda, just because Link's the man, and I just want to have a conversation with him. And then my last one would probably be Pikachu, because I love animals. So
That's true. I was gonna say, Andy brings up a good point. Link doesn't talk, so what's that conversation?
Wouldn't be a great conversation, and Pikachu might just kill you via electricity.
He grunts though.
Yeah, he does grunt. Yeah, he's a great listener, Link.
But see, hold on, check it out. So I bring those other 2 in. I grew up on Zelda and Pokemon. Aaron Keener, that's where the conversation happens because I need to know.
Sure. Okay.
So that's where the conversation
happens. I like it.
It's okay. I mean, I think it may not be the best dinner, but I think as long as they're people that you care about, or animals or Pokemon that you care about, it's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'll give it a solid pass.
You give it a solid pass.
Thumbs up.
The Malik thumbs up of appreciation.
There you go.
Tim, thank you so much for putting up with our crap. Where can people find you on Mixer and all your socials?
So everything is it's Timdubz151, mixer.com/Timdubz, just /Timdubz. And then my Twitter is Twitter/Timdub151. Instagram is the same, Instagram.com/Timdub151. Awesome. Come hang out, chill. Y'all need any help on Division or Destiny or Anthem once I drop that.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
Tim, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You know, absolutely. We appreciate it. Hey, let's give it up for Tim, everybody. Timdubz.
Red Sky, Double Hat, I see y'all.
Take care, man. Thank you
See
so
on
much.
Mixer.
Be sure to catch the streams again at mixer.com/Timdubz. That's with a Z. And gently, ever so gently, click that follow button on his channel to get all the Destiny 2 you could ever want, as well as the Division 2, it sounds like. And moreover, we ourselves here at Tips and Tricks just passed 15,000 followers.